Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the America's Minor NA Closed Qualifier. My name is Hawker, here to bring you the action, and we are heading straight underway into Overpass, the pistol round about to come into the B bomb site for Team 1. ATK here to try to stop them. Domster gets the opening frag on the hold. Fady completely overrun by the Brazilians as they continue to move in towards B. TRK comes in with a kill of his own, and Hiko finds one through the smoke, but he's got two more players to find, and he doesn't realize that Maluk is positioned in behind him. Team 1 take the pistol round quite convincingly in on the B bomb site. So even though this is the North American part of the America's Closed Qualifier, we only have the one American on the server right now in Hiko. ATK are obviously mostly a South African team, and then Team 1 are fully from Brazil. But they are allowed to play in this qualifier, seeing as they are based in the NA region. Certainly makes sense. And I think heading into this series, this one could be quite a close affair. We haven't seen Hiko play with ATK yet, so I'm interested to see how he fits in. Nice kill from Hiko, putting the P2000 to use. Flash over the top allows ATK to open up the round. However, Team 1 have responded. They've realized that ATK are stacked towards B, and the Brazilians are going to be able to move into the A site without any issues. Shouldn't be too many problems for them at this point, although they have lost one of their AKs, which is a little awkward. Double smoke lands on Dumpster. Black Poison trying to find the angle. Shot with the AK goes just wide. The bomb, again, not being planted. Taking some time to get onto the site. That gives ATK the opportunity to stick around to try and use this AK. And Black Poison is allowed to deny the bomb plant. TRK moves forwards. The MAC-10s eventually get the job done, but a couple of kills come through for ATK, and that was a full eco for the CTs. Into round 3. They can all afford a buy on the ATK side of things. Team 1 have also got quite a few rifles in play, but both teams have invested most of their money into this round. So at the early stages of Overpass, there's a pretty good chance that the loser of this one is going to have to take a weaker buy. And I think I would have had Team 1 as slight favorites in this series. I think it's going to be a really close one, but I actually think the map veto might favor ATK even more, because Team 1 have decided to first pick Overpass, which is a map that ATK have played pretty often. It's definitely a map that the South African side are good on. Unfortunately for Black Poison, though, he is completely blindsided. Push from Team 1 is going to work wonders for them. 3 entries in towards A. TRK has moved even further forwards. And ATK get absolutely annihilated in this round. Just picked apart across the map. Domster trying to save, and that will not be allowed. This is a really good start to this map for Team 1. To see the CT hold crumble that easily is maybe a slight concern. You would expect them to be able to at least get some trade frags through, but I don't know how Team 1 slipped through the cracks there, but they managed to. They get the round win. And again, full rifles carried over into round 4. ATK are going to take a bit of a gamble. They have to take a risk if they want to win this round. And, ooh, Domster nearly takes damage. This could be a bit of a problem. The stack interconnector could certainly net some frags. Ooh, second Molotov misses. Nade not going to land onto anyone. The second nade certainly will, though. Hiko taking the majority of the damage. And Team 1 want to move through connector. Fady goes in first. Oh, nice cleanup from the SG. 3 kills onto the players pushing towards him. Excellent work from Barton. And I think that should allow Team 1 to close out this round win without any real issues. JT ends up hitting the floor. And Team 1 are going to take a 4-0 lead. ATK haven't really been in any of these early rounds, so hopefully for their sake they can turn things around into this upcoming gun round as Bit closes things out. Here's the gun round for ATK. Black Poison picks up the AWP, trying to get something going early. I think he wants to give his team the man advantage because of the struggles they have had in these early rounds. But Black Poison isn't going to be able to take an early engagement. Team 1 taking their time here. Their previous rounds have been fairly fast-paced for the most part, especially when you take into account that Overpass normally plays out as, I would say, the slowest map in the pool. You have to take a lot of map control on this one to be able to move towards those bomb sites, and that normally takes time. You've got to work your way in towards B short, in towards bathrooms, over towards A long. There's quite a few positions the CTs can push towards. And that all takes time, clearing out those positions to set up the push. You can already see flash over from Bit to help his teammates push onto B short. Team 1 just taking away that area of the map to keep the ATK players guessing on the CT side. They have to be scared that B is available to Team 1, but with 25 seconds left, the set play is set up in towards A. The CTs have got quite a few counter nades ready for this one. JT will use a smoke towards A long to slow them down, but the nade lands into his face. Bit finds the opening. Black Poison stuck behind the smokes. Needs to try to deny the bomb, but he's not got the angle right. Team 1 get the bomb planted, and the kills keep on coming. IDK in with a double. TRK with one of his own, and Team 1 are fragging out right now. These first 5 rounds have not really come too close. Team 1 dominating. The Brazilians showing up early on their own map pick. And you wonder at what point ATK might think about taking a timeout, because so far we have not seen enough from the CTs. They are starting to lose out in this one. Starting to really fall quite far behind is the big problem, right? 5 rounds down already. Likely to be a 6, assuming Team 1 don't make any mistakes in this one. And assuming that ATK don't have any players stepping up. Oh, wow. Hiko lands that shot on towards IDK. TRK also taking damage. Maluk dinked down to 1 point of health. Luckily for him, though, he will stay alive as Barton makes sure to take another duel in favor of Team 1. Domster moves forwards. Good shot with the Desert Eagle. Org into his hands. They've cleared out most of the B side of the map, so ATK are ready on the A hold, but again, the weaponry isn't really there. TRK clears the corner. Good pre-aim, good shot on towards JT. Quick reactions on for the first. There's the follow-up. TRK doing a lot of work in on these entries, in on these trades. And even though Domster got all the information for his teammates, they cannot hold the A site. Ooh, Domster, timing, gets 2, but IDK is there for the refrag. I think he was the man who was meant to be watching that smoke from truck, but somehow Domster snuck into position to get those 2 kills on towards the unsuspecting players. Thankfully, though, IDK made up for it, winning the round for his team. And that's at least something to maybe get slightly excited about. Ooh, I don't think that smoke landed, did it? It looked a little bit off. We'll see if Fady's monster smoke is successful. No, I don't think that's gone to the right place looking at the minimap. Team 1 might try and take advantage of that fact. They're moving into monster. Fady pulls the nade out at just the wrong time. Entries come through, trades back and forth, but Hiko can't get a single kill. They nearly lined up for him, but Barton survives on a slither of health. Black Poison is attempting to rotate down, but I think it's going to be too little too late. Team 1 have got the B bomb site fully under their control. A much quicker round from them into this one, and that missed smoke from Fady at the start of the round over towards Monster might have been a big difference maker there. Fady ended up pulling out a nade to try to stop the Monster aggression. Didn't realize that Team 1 were already in position to deal with him. And that put Team 1 on the front foot right at the start of proceedings. They continued to push forwards, and oh no, Black Poison did not realize that Bit could be there. Or denied. JT looks to save the Org and is going to be able to do so thanks to that frag. But at this point, the save is simply a consolation prize for ATK. They need round wins. Here's that timeout I was talking about. Taken in round number 8. In a position where ATK could buy if they really wanted to, but it would be a bit of a risk, right? You wouldn't get too many nades. You might be missing some weaponry, even though JT has saved the rifle. And because of that, ATK take the safer approach. I think whatever happens for them in the rest of this half, they are always going to be searching for just a reasonable amount of rounds, right? That's the main aim for ATK, just to try and stay within touching distance here on this CT side, because they've had such a slow start. Crashing into short, great counter flashes, but Hiko is there for the refrag. I think he may have been blinded, but he just spams away with the 5-7. Ends up trading things out, and that could be another gun recoverable, but Barton crisp with the headshot. We're seeing the individuals look good for Team 1 here. Lots of instant headshots landing. JT's Org unable to do anything in round number 8, and that means it's only the weaker weapons left in the hands of ATK. Good entry from TRK, finds the follow-up. Hiko eventually gets the trade on towards him, but it is not going to be in time. Team 1 continue their flawless start to Overpass. And again, ATK in with the buy. Orp bought by Black Poison. No double AWP setup as of yet. They have the money for it, but they decide they don't want to go for it. They'd rather stick with the rifles. Just looking at the advanced statistics currently, ATK have only found the entry in one of these rounds. They've only won the opening fight a single time. That's clearly been part of the problem for them. Nade from Domster opens up the door, looking for the angle. There's a smoke currently in play, so he cannot spot the Team 1 players. But Team 1 definitely heard that door break. They decide to fall back from connector, not wanting to take that risk. You've also got JT alongside his teammates in connector. ATK putting heavy presence on towards B short at the start of this round, but Hiko has been spotted. Manages to jump up to safety. Chunks down to half health at the start of this aggression, and Team 1 will all go barreling in through Monster, avoiding all those players pushed up on B short. They could smoke this position off if they wanted to. That would be a massive opportunity for them, and there goes the smoke. ATK are cut off from the bomb site. The bomb could go down in a 5v5 right now. Oh, boost over. Black Poison picks up the first. There's the follow-up. They don't communicate. The AWP keeps on firing off shots, and the wallbang will work out. It's only Bit left alive, lining them up. Only gets the one headshot before he has to reload, and I think Bit has realized this round is not likely. Second kill goes his way. Fake defuse for the time being, so Bit can play further for the time, but he's got to move forwards. Black Poison's on the bomb, and Fady is in position to stop the retake attempt. ATK are finally on the board. Good boost over the top there to allow Black Poison to pick up those frags. I think Team 1 were a little slow to communicate that that boost was in play. Maybe they just didn't see exactly where they died from. But that allowed Black Poison to do a ton of damage from that position. That's what really made the difference there. Nice adaptation from ATK. Playing it safe on the B site hold. But Team 1 going for another fast round. They've left the bomb behind, but the flashbang deployed. Where's the bomb? Bit, go get the bomb, please. Aggression finally coming through, but Fady in on the hold with a quick double kill. Oh, great flick back around from Barton. Nearly the third, but Bit is there to trade it out. After all is said and done, it's left in the 1v1. Black Poison looking for the information on the B site. However, Bit doesn't want to fight. He's moving over to the other side of the map. Black Poison just trying to gather some information, trying to get some intel. I don't think he is going to be allowed to, though. It's impossible for him to make this read right now. He's sticking around towards B, just in case the bomb is planted here, but he doesn't want to move away in case Bit commits to the B site later on. Bit about to get the bomb down. Black Poison hears the bomb plant, so he begins to move up towards A. Bit is going to play up close, up on the truck. Black Poison won't expect this angle. Spots him early. Bit repositions. Pistol in hand for Black Poison. Bit forced out by the flames, but he finds the headshot. 1 health left at the end as he manages to make it out alive. And the confidence is starting to shine through on this Team 1 side now. Just straight up takes the fight and says, you know what, I'm winning this round. And he delivers. And again, ATK have to go down to a lower buy. We've seen that spam in almost every round from Team 1. I don't think it's that likely to be successful when you go for it literally every single time. You'd think that ATK would be able to realize that and avoid it. I guess they just want to stop any B short aggression, right? So that's why they are going for it so often. They want to make ATK think twice about pushing in towards water. IDK finds the opening into round number 11. If you have just joined us, we are here for the opening matchup of this North America closed qualifier for the Americas Minor. And right now, it is not looking good for ATK. Nice frags from TRK as he moves in. There we go. Picks up the 3-piece on the round. And we've got 6 spots at the Americas Minor up for grabs throughout this qualifier. Over on the other side of this bracket, we were going to have Furia up against Pika's Advantage, but Furia got a default win in that one. So the winner of this game has to go up against Furia in the next matchup, which isn't exactly going to be an easy one. I don't think either team will be too confident going forwards against one of the best teams from Brazil, arguably the best team from Brazil now, with their recent results. Information gathered. Hiko nearly gets the opening. Great damage done there on towards Bit, who survives on a slither of health. ATK have got aggressive. They got the information, and they've got in from behind their opponents. JT finds a quick double kill. Black Poison lands the flick. The AWP may be in trouble now. He's got 2 angles to contend with, but Black Poison spots the AWP of Maluk, claims the kill. Confident peek there onto the AWPer, and Black Poison is going to close it out. We're finally seeing some of those individuals show up for ATK. Black Poison is warming up with the AWP. JT there to assist him with a couple of nice kills, mainly just thanks to his powerful position in towards short. That's the monster smoke that Fady Smoke wants. Gets it right this time. 2 early Molotovs in towards mid. Flashbang from Black Poison. The nades go against him, but he is going to hold this angle. There is a man up close. Black Poison has to be careful. He's spotted, and in comes the opening. TRK has been such a strong player for Team 1 at the start of this matchup. 18 kills to his name, and we're only 13 rounds into this game. Smoke over the top from Barton. Fady is going to be denied any information. Team 1 committing to this A site quite early into the round. ATK will try to push through B, but they've realized it must be an A play. The bomb is going to be planted without any difficulties. Spam through the smoke, unsuccessful. So in comes the bomb plant. In comes the second kill of the round for TRK. And IDK has got the flank on lockdown. Hiko eventually gets something going for the CT side, but they need to do more damage to win this one. Smoke dropped. Trey comes in. Hiko in with another. It's brought back to the 1v1, but IDK is in position. Jiggle peeks towards him and nails the headshot. Hiko didn't even have time to react there. What a shot from IDK, and what a team performance from Team 1. All the individuals are showing up with incredible displays of individual skill. The aim is looking excellent across the board. And ATK have not been able to get anything really going. They've got a couple of round wins. They've started to look a little bit better towards the end of the half, but they have fallen really far behind here. Look at this. Again, IDK is just so confident. Opening kill comes in. The CT is completely unaware of that possibility. Bartin tries to make a play of his own, but JT is in position to deny him. Team 1 have thrown quite a few different rounds into the mix. We've seen some fast plays. We've seen some slow takes as well, with the Nays lined up, and Maluk has his teammates back. 2 entries on towards B is all Team 1 needed to crack open this bomb site. Good reaction shot from Black Poison. Keeps ATK within touching distance. Keeps the numbers even. The bomb plant isn't going to be all that easy, and again, this boost over the top. There's the damage, but not the frag. Finds it on the follow-up. Again, Maluk didn't seem to know what hit him there from the boosted angle. And TRK, who has been so good so far in this game, has got 2 players against him. So low on health that they find him from different angles. You could see that they were definitely aware of the damage done as well. Black Poison just runs him down with the CZ. ATK find a 3rd round win here towards the end of the half. However, Team 1 can buy for round number 15. The last round of this first half. Drop over to TRK. And Team 1 are actually taking a timeout here. Maybe somewhat preemptive, but I like this from Team 1. Just making sure that they stay on top. As we were saying, lots of money for Team 1. They can get the full rifles. No AWP out for Maluk, but to be honest, Maluk's AWP hasn't really been a massive factor. It's really been the riflers, and oh, okay, not the molly JT was looking for. Black Poison trying to take the early fight, but decides against it. Perhaps rightfully so, considering Team 1 were starting to close the distance towards him. JT has been playing in connector for quite a few of these rounds. You'd have to think he runs the risk of being isolated if he's not careful. Damage done onto Black Poison. I think it's the Molotov taking him down to half health. And here we go. They clear out connector. JT goes down. Hiko not really in a position to help his teammate. Domster maybe, though. There's the refrag they were looking for. Domster decides to play it safe, but he hears the steps. He knows where the player is. Dink connects. There's the follow-up frag. And oh no, a team kill comes in from Bit. He spams his teammate in connector all the way over from Monster. That's so unlucky from Bit there. Not much he can do about that. I think just one stray bullet went the wrong way. And it leaves Team 1 in a 2-on-4. They are sneaking onto this B site, not using their nades just yet. Smoke is about to be deployed, but as soon as Hiko hears this, he is going to go down. Great shot from Bit. Allows the bomb to be planted, and perhaps Team 1 remain in with a chance in this round. We've seen this boost time after time. This time around, though, Team 1 are not exposed from that angle. Domster drops down, and Maluk Needs to find 2 more. He's got the opening kill. There's the follow-up. Domster on towards short. Maluk knows where he is, and the pre-aim comes through. Maluk wins the clutch for his team. Team 1 take a 12th round at the half. And ATK will be so disappointed that they couldn't get that last round on the boards there. Beautifully done by Maluk, playing around that pillar to isolate those fights. And it's looking great for Team 1 with a 12-3 lead heading into their CT side of Overpass. Two sets of nades for ATK in this all-important pistol round. In comes the Molotov and the smokes. Bartin playing around the pillar. Fady doesn't know where he is. Bartin, beautifully done on the hold as he claims 3 kills. Such a nice round from him. Really nice to watch as well, as he just plays in and out of all those angles. JT trying to hold this one down, but Bartin closes it out with a quad kill. Again, this Team 1 side are looking so strong individually. That's been a big part of their success here. And at this point, ATK look to be down and out of Overpass. Again, if you have just joined us, this is the map pick of Team 1. So it's not as bad for ATK as I guess it could be. But at the same time, the next map is going to be Inferno, picked by ATK. Not a map that Team 1 are too bad on either. Nice kill with the Glock at the start of this one, but Maluk finds a quick quad kill. That's the round over. The low buy from ATK not doing anything here. And Team 1 are just 2 rounds away from victory. IDK knows the Molotov for mid, even if some of the ATK players struggled to land that one. Nice little nade onto Black Poison, who was stuck behind the flames. Follow-up nade does even more damage, and Black Poison, softened up by the early utility, dealt with by Maluk, who goes for a little bit more. JT not expecting the re-aggression on towards that angle. And oh man, Team 1 are just picking them apart. In particular, Maluk is picking them apart. 3 kills before they can find him. And again, it's really just been the individuals, the skill, the aim from Team 1 that has really set them apart here. Nice kill from Hiko, brings his team back into contention. Into a 2-on-3. More work left to be done here, though. Hiko will attempt to move down connector, while Domster goes the long way round, and TRK is 1 step ahead of his opponents. Oh, the timing isn't quite there. Domster wins that duel. Hiko moving in towards short. There's a man in this corner, but Hiko wins the fight. Both T's so low on health. Bit could absolutely win this. Only needs 1 shot onto either player. The molly might be enough. The molly not quite quick enough. It actually lands in the smoke anyway, and it gives away exactly where Bit is coming from. ATK playing it as safe as possible. Bit has got to clear all these different angles because the bomb is planted in the open. Up close, Bit gets the first. There's the trade though. Domster lightning quick on the repeat. Make sure that Bit had no time to react. ATK come away with their 4th round win. But it's not going to be easy to come back into this one. I think we know what the likely outcome of this first map is, but Team 1 have got a weakened bye into round number 19. Fady finds the opening on towards IDK. It would be good for ATK just to build up a bit of momentum, get some of those individuals firing. Especially with how good Team 1 have been on an individual basis. That's going to be something that we have to see change for ATK into the future. They have to be able to win some of these fights. Wow, Maluk somehow gets away with the kill. Eventually they trade on towards him, and Hiko is starting to warm up here. A couple of kills to his name. Barton and TRK, both on the B site. They've read the situation correctly, but I don't know how much they'll be able to do. Nice shot from Fady just before he falls, and the South Africans are going to secure the round win. I say South Africans. Hiko is obviously from the US of A. Maybe he's an honorary South African for this qualifier. This round shouldn't be too interesting. Stacked towards A long from Team 1. They are going to start to push through the A site, but they've only got the USPs to work with. The weaponry really isn't there. Oh, and they're making noise here. This should be heard. There we go. Black Poison hears all the footsteps behind him. They've got to watch the flank. Where's the communication? You'd have thought he heard those steps. Shouldn't make much of a difference, though. Black Poison ready to round the corner. Gets 3 kills to his name. And the cleanup crew will come through for ATK. Team 1 are back on the bye, though. No defuse kit in play for the CTs. No AWP either. Black Poison has that advantage to work with. Heavy presence towards B at the beginning of this round for the majority South African side. Team 1 switching things up slightly with an A long stack. Maluk in on the angle, and then IDK there to trade out his teammate if necessary. I don't know how relevant that will be, though, because ATK are focused much more on the B side of the map. Plenty of nades in play for ATK as they begin to use those nades in on the B-bomb site. Push coming in through Monster. Eco trapped behind the smoke, but Domster there for the opening. Spams away onto the second. There was a man sitting in the barrel smoke, but JT has managed to take his head off. Team 1 unable to really get anything done on this B hold. And another round on the board for ATK. Slowly but surely grinding out a few more round wins here. So ATK pick up 4 rounds in a row. Maybe if they got some more rounds in that first half, you could start to make a claim for this comeback, but it's just such a long road ahead of them. They need to almost be flawless at this point. Cheeky little boost over the top for Maluk to work with. He can spot in towards mid, and that means that Team 1 are happy to try to stack the B site. The problem is, they only have the 2 pistols on the B site as it stands. Pico leading the charge. There's a second player in the midst of those smokes. TRK gets 1, gets 2 from behind. It's the rifles in on the retake. Maluk trades it out into the 1v1. Damage done by Team 1, and Hiko is in water. Maluk might have an idea, but he doesn't get the frag. Good work from Hiko as he cleans up with the quad kill. That round comes close, though, especially considering Team 1 only had the 2 saved rifles to work with. ATK on the grind right now, but they've got to be careful because IDK has pushed up against them. Oh, fights coming in towards Connector. Black Poison taking some early damage. Push is coming up through top Connector, so Maluk has to hold this off by himself. Black Poison in with the opening, and IDK is going to be spotted. Good flash assist there from JT. Maybe IDK made some noise because ATK were really ready for that one. And Domster has snuck onto the B site. Good kill in from behind. Team 1 just losing out across the map. And I wonder at what point we're going to see maybe a timeout. Maybe a little bit of fear coming through from Team 1. They've lost the last 5 rounds in a row. That's likely to turn into a 6-round losing streak here, especially with Domster in from behind. Bit is not looking the right way. This has to be a frag, surely. There it is. Realizes he's right next to the player. And again, Team 1 lose another round. The Brazilians looked so strong at the start of this map. We had every single player showing up. We had the individuals carrying them through in all of the rounds. But now that the individuals have slowed down slightly, we're not seeing these round wins. Team 1 maybe not with as much to fall back on as soon as they start losing some of those early fights. TRK successfully saves the AUG. However, the rest of the team are going to have to only invest half of their money into this round. Pistol and armor is the most likely combination. They need to make sure they save some money for the future. Another opportunity for ATK to win a round. They could get up to double digits here, and that's when you really start to think this game is going to be a possibility. Bit of a connector stack. I like this bait and switch. TRK can sit behind his teammate, ready to try to put the one rifle to use. Here comes the aggression. IDK loses his life too early on. TRK also cleared. Good awareness from Fady there that there might be another man in that corner. When you're against the low bar, you have to always make sure you clear everything, and Bit goes jumping to his death. Fady spots the man in on the window. And there we go, ATK up to double digits. Here is the timeout taken by Team 1. Now that this game is starting to get close, they realize they need to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand. And again, at what point do we start to believe this comeback is possible? Because right now, there's only 4 rounds in this one, and every single round that Team 1 lose, they're having to go down to the low buys. They're having to go down to the half investment. ATK have generally come out on top in those rounds without any issues. And just in general, most of these rounds have been fairly one-sided, at least in the recent ones. Aggression from Team 1 has been a constant theme of their CT side. It's going to continue here into round 25. IDK waiting round the corner. Quick trades come through, but ATK end up with the man advantage. Maluk waits in position, but he whiffs the shot. There's a player up close. Hiko ends up bodying Maluk. And at least Bartin is here in time, but the question is, how much can he do? Hiko moving forwards, Bartin in with the opening frag. Rotate up from Team 1, but I don't know if they're going to be able to stop this bomb from being planted. ATK looking a little nervy as they move up towards the site, but Black Poison leads the charge with the CZ. Kill from Dumpster, all on Bartin. He's trapped in towards Dumpster. And so Black Poison can get that bomb down behind the truck. Bartin, biding his time, gets the opening through the smoke. That could give him something to work with. Tries to fake the steps over towards Bank and then goes back in towards Dumpster, but the flashbang gives the game away. Safe positions from ATK. Bartin fakes the bomb, tries to bait the peek. There is the peek. There's the kill. Bartin comes so close, but JT swings out into the open. Such an unexpected position that it pays off for him. And ATK keep their win streak going. 8 round wins in a row for ATK. Again, if you have just joined us, this was 14-3 to Team 1 at one point. All of a sudden, ATK are right back in this map. And at this point, it almost feels like Team 1 can't buy a round win. They can't get anything to go their way. Oh, this is a nice boost. This could work. Oh, I need to see this. Who is up on top? I can't find him. Oh, there we go. Bartin. Oh, no. Pulls the trigger. Oh, no. He can't get the kill he was looking for. Push coming in towards B. TRK waiting around the pillar. Up close. Beagle does get 1 kill, but the AK's starting to come through with the follow-up frags. B-bomb site is going to be lost. You've got to feel the player up on the boost. Needs to get at least the 1 kill there. Wow, Black Poison has a rough idea where the players are. He just plants Exposed from Heaven, knowing that both of these players are probably on Short and Monster. They might have spotted these players earlier. It was hard to tell with all the commotion that was coming through on the B-hold. Ooh, good shot from Bartin. Brings it into a winnable position, but Black Poison lands the shot he needed. I think without the kit, the round was always unlikely. I thought maybe there was something doing if they could get some quick follow-up kills, but Maluk will try to stop them from exiting. Won't be able to do so. 2 rounds in this game. The comeback is absolutely on the cards right now. Team 1 are on a tremendous loss streak, which is not what you want to hear. Double AWP setup bought by the Brazilians. This is the switch up that they are hoping can win them their first gun round in on this CT side. Early nades to counter any quick plays from ATK, but generally, ATK have been pretty happy going for, I would say, medium-paced rounds, sometimes slow rounds as well. They haven't really had to throw too many rushes into the mix. Ooh, boost eventually coming over the top, but TRK is ready for it. Hiko hits the floor first in round 27. And ATK have to overcome a man disadvantage. Very defensive smoke deployed by Team 1 in on the B site. But ATK are not looking in towards that B side of the map. They are going to try to test the A hold. Maluk is here with the AWP, so these nades need to be good. And the 4 South Africans left alive are starting to run out of nades. They've only got the 1 smoke left. Those 2 flashbangs could be crucial because Maluk is just going to look to lock down these angles. They have to try and stop the AWP. Flashbang allows Maluk to move forwards. He heard the AWP shot there, and that will prompt Team 1 to rotate up to the A site. With 20 seconds left, they have got the right read here. 3 CT stacked towards A, but can they deny the bomb plant? IDK trying to move in. Nice shot, Black Poison. 10 seconds left. The bomb is going to be planted, and JT comes through with another kill. Into a 2 versus 3, but Black Poison is caught in the open, and JT has not got the angle to watch the bomb. He needs to move, and he needs to go now. TRK has got the defuse kit, but Team 1 are not going to stick this bomb. They don't feel confident in doing so. Steps made. JT dealt with. Team 1 finally put an end to the win streak. ATK had won 9 in a row, but eventually Team 1 take themselves map point here on Overpass. 3 opportunities for them to close out their own map pick. It's not been made easy for them. And ATK are absolutely not going to be giving up without a fight. If they could win this round, I don't think Team 1 would have great money for the next. We could really see ATK come out with the victory. Another failed Molotov. People keep messing that one up. Oh, Maluk into connector, claims the opening kill for Team 1. This is exactly how they won the last round. They found the clean opening kill. They took the man advantage early. And then from there, Team 1 were able to trade, but Fady doesn't want to let that happen. Quick aggression, but Maluk again in the right place at the right time with the AWP. This time, though, Black Poison is ready on the angle. The best way to counter an AWP is with an AWP of your own, and Bartin proves that again. Bomb dropped over towards A long, and ATK have got to work to recover that bomb. Domster is lurking towards B, but JT tries to recover the bomb, ends up costing him his life. And Domster is left to win a 1-on-3 to keep his team in this map. How do you get this bomb back? Maybe it's better to just play for elimination. With 35 seconds, the time is not on his side. Scope in from Bartin gives away that he's playing somewhat close, but the time is such a massive issue. 22 seconds left for Domster, and I don't think he is aware of Bartin's position. You can see him just searching for the angle, but Bartin closes it out. Team 1 take it 16-12 in the end. Good efforts from ATK on the comeback, and maybe that's a promising sign for them in the rest of the series. Up next, it's going to be Inferno, the pick of ATK. Let's see if they can carry over that form into their own map pick. Join us for Inferno after the break.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.